Hello everyone, it's Jess from Marks of Motherhood, and today I want to talk about cloth diaper liners. So when I started cloth diapering my son, I actually used disposable liners. So here in the back, over here on the left, these are the Groovia liners. These are the Groovia liners up close. It's kind of what they look like. They're a bit of a tougher material, and they just felt like they don't feel soft. They just feel kind of weird. I don't know a good way to explain it, but I didn't really like them. They caught poop like they're supposed to, and I could toss them in the trash or whatever after I used them. I just didn't really like how they felt, and so I felt like they were uncomfortable to my son. These ones here on the right are the MG bamboo liners. They are kind of the same thickness, but they feel softer. They do the same thing. They catch poop. So basically with my son, I was very much anti-touch the diaper. I didn't really ever want to cloth diaper. I liked the convenience of disposable diapers, but then I just thought, oh, if something happens and money gets tight, like now is when we have the money to buy cloth, and I would like to get ones I like to use. And then if money does get tight, at least we have that, because you always need diapers when you have little kids. So that's kind of what got me, or gave me, that little push to start cloth diapering. So with my son, I was very much new to it. He was 18 months old. I decided liners was the way I wanted to go. Then I could just toss him out. Well, most of the time that worked, but sometimes he had more of an explosion, and then I was stuck trying to figure out how to wash these diapers. It didn't last long, before he got potty trained and before it was more solid, and eventually after a few months, it was easy just to toss the liner, so I stuck with it. With my daughter, I knew it would be a while before she got to that stage, so I thought of doing disposable liners, but the price kind of adds up fast. And so I looked into fleece liners. So these are the fleece liners. A lot of people say that they do these fleece liners the size of a standard legal envelope. So that's what this one would be here on the left. And that size is what was perfect for my size 1 diapers from Bottom Bumpers. As you can see, it already has one in here. But it fit really well inside of those. And it also worked really well for the newborn diapers. And you could just stick it inside of one of those, and it fit nicely inside, as you can see. So that size worked really well for those diapers. However, I noticed when I put them on top of my regular diapers, there's a bit of a gap on the edges inside, so I thought for sure it's going to get all over that, and then what's the point of this liner? These are the ones that fit nicely inside of my Bum Genius diapers, like they're supposed to, and they don't really hang over at all. The only one that they don't fit so nicely in is the Groovia diapers, the all-in-ones. These ones, they kind of hang over the sides a bit, as you can see. So with the Groovia all-in-ones, the smaller letter size ones work a little bit better because they don't hang over the edge and there's not much of a gap around the diaper. So that's the only one that I used the smaller one on. To make these, I used micro fleece, sometimes labeled as pajama fleece at some fabric stores. I know other people have just used the main fleece throw blankets that you can find at Walmart, and they'll cut those up. I made about 60-40 using 2 yards of the micro fleece. I know most people say they can get about 12 for every quarter yard. I used the Groovia liner and a legal envelope as the sizing for my liners. And the legal envelope was about perfect in size, and the Groovia I just adjusted to be the size I wanted. So as you can see, the legal, there's none really hanging over. And with the Groovia, I just made some adjustments because it did hang over a little bit when I put them in my diapers. The reason I chose fleece liners was because when they get older and they're past this sticky phase or whatever, the poop literally rolls right off and goes right into the toilet. So they were amazing once my daughter finally got to that stage. or whatever. And then what's also nice is you don't have to go and spray the whole entire diaper because 90% of the time they're just on the liner, which makes cleanup way easier. So this is our diaper sprayer setup. This is where it's hooked up on the wall because it just makes it easier for me to grab. And it gets hooked up down here on the toilet. It literally took my husband less than 10 minutes to hook up. And I'll link below the one that I bought. I bought it on sale at a discount. And so I don't know if there's really one that's any better, but this one has worked really well for us. Basically what I use is a 10-gallon Home Depot bucket. My husband just cut out the bottom. And then I bought these clips just from the dollar store so I'd have something to clip on the liners, the wipes, and the occasional diaper. So you just clip it on in either corner. Sometimes, depending on where it is, you can clip it in the middle, on the sides, whatever, wherever you need to clip it, so it's somewhere clean on the liner and you can spray the rest. And then it goes all down in there. This one, I mean, with this setup, even as you saw how close I went up to the top, it didn't shoot water everywhere, so it's worked well for us. And then you just flush the toilet when you're done, so it works really well. And I actually really wish I had one when I had my son for those times that the throwaway liners didn't work. And it was awesome when he was potty training the occasional accident. That being said, the other nice thing about Fleece is that you can get it really cheap. So if there's one liner that's just nasty and I don't want to deal with it, I just throw it away and I don't feel bad. I definitely recommend making some fleece liners if you want to make cloth diapering a little bit easier. Thanks for watching.